Hello, welcome to our event.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming to Beta Data Qlik AI Tour here in Prague.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Great presentation today, sharing your vision and Qlik's roadmap and where Qlik is heading. So maybe if you could share with our customers and people watching, like, what are your thoughts on that? Where Qlik is heading? What's the strategy? Where's the direction?
Yeah, sure.
What can we be looking forward to?
Sure, and I'll try to summarize a little bit what I talked today already.
Yeah.
I think most of you have realized that we went through a lot of changes and a lot of acquisitions and a lot of new ideas and new concepts. If you think about where we came from, actually, it meant a lot for us to do these big changes in terms of not siloing us down, but basically pivoting across the entire data landscape and make sure that we cover all the needs from all the customers we see. And we mainly did this because we realized that times is changing, right? Times changed before Corona and COVID stuff, but also during this time we realized how important it is to digitalize and to be flexible. And I think this was one of the most important parts here, building a platform which gives us the flexibility to scale with our customers based on what they need, what they currently really want to do. If you look at the market, there are a lot of technology stacks which are basically forcing customers to go in a specific direction and force them to use specific tech stacks to accomplish one specific goal. And this ends very often in very costly and time-consuming architectures at the end. And I think one of the big benefits of the new platform which we built, combining data integration, data analytics, and further usage is there together in a way that you can really pick out elements you currently need for a specific use case and deploy it rapidly because of the great SaaS platform we have there. This should really help a lot in the future, a lot of customers to pivot and to scale.
Perfect. And we've seen a lot of development also in the field of AI. So can you comment on that, where Qlik is going in the AI area?
Obviously. So you mean we're a unicorn and we're the only people talking about AI? Yes, obviously. So yes, AI is everywhere, and also it is with us. We took up the challenge. I guess it is a challenge. Let's face it, there's not just everything rose-based, and not everything is great. That's a lot of opportunities there and a lot of risks there, and we need to balance them somehow. So what we're trying now is really hard to find good places to use AI for actually the good of a customer, rather than just deploying rapidly new features and new functions, all supported with AI, but with no real benefit behind it. Right? But again, AI that's calculation time. It costs money. That's not for free, even though it looks sometimes it's for free. It's actually not. It takes a lot, and again, there's a lot of risk in there. So you should be mindful actually to use it. And we identified a lot of places where we can use AI in a supportive way to basically control and speed up the journey to use data, but also to enrich data, obviously. So it's not just generative AI, and that's the only AI stuff we have right now. There are a lot of other variants of AI where you can actually use it and it really benefits.
And I have to say, from my experience, like when we were starting with Qlik a long time ago, 15 years ago, I'd say, we were bringing Qlik into a company where they had a huge data warehouse and basically some all-up cubes on top of that, and people were in Excel spreadsheets. And the issue was that you had to ask for analysis, and then it took some time until someone prepared the analysis. Then you could have the meeting and evaluate. And with Qlik, we managed to shift this to a position where people could get answers right at the meetings. So ask a question, just get information, even if it wasn't prepared in a dashboard. And now with AI, we're actually observing the trend, and even one of the customers mentioned it, that actually we're shifting, like, it takes us maybe 1-2 minutes to find it in Qlik now at the meeting. But with AI, we can bring it back to a few seconds. We just ask a question and it brings us the answer right away at the meeting. So this is also something unique that I see as a
definitely, yes. I mean, it's just another interface to consume information, right? A way faster one, obviously, because it's really on demand. It's just a snap. You can embed it into a chat. You can use it as a smartphone wherever you are currently. You can even use it at a Google Smart device, which is just talking to you, because and this makes it very, very easy to really leverage the data we already have. Obviously, it's the foundation, so we have them data models, but based on these data models, you can build very different interfaces and meet the end users where you need to meet them.
Exactly, and this is really important, like engaging with the end users, because that's where the value is actually in the end. We're doing it for them, and when they use it and when they act on this data, then then value is actually coming out of the solution, right?
Absolutely.
That's also something we're trying to do at Infinity to provide people these actionability capabilities to interact with.
I think that's a
data.
super good example, because this was actually one missing part, because we brought very interesting data into a surface where they can basically start exploring it, and by nature there is somehow then the interest to feedback on this data, right? To write it back somewhere, to do something with it. And I think your solution you built there is really good one, and very well perceived by many customers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But we also know that actually there is also the thing behind all this, analysis and interaction, and it is data. To having data in place, having it positioned, prepared correctly, and that's where Qlik is getting, or has already become very, very strong in the data integration area. So with the acquisitions recently of Talent as well. So can you maybe comment on that, where the strategy goes here, like AI-ready data perhaps?
Yeah, I can. I think we started this whole data integration journey with Unity a couple of years ago, bringing in this change data capture, real-time momentum actually, and realized that this is just one stream and one way how you could acquire data for some specific use cases once again. And Talent is just another one. It is a powerful platform and a powerful toolkit. But if you combine it with this overall landscape we already built up and deploy it in the exact same way like other people would use the data, it becomes really, really helpful, because you streamline just the entire process. There is no interruption anymore. You don't have legacy Windows software installed on a server and then produce data and then you store it in a database. All these things happens basically on the same platform on the fly, and it really closes the gaps between a person who might prepare data sets and the person who might want to use them, because they actually interact on the same platform. They have options to chat with each other, to talk to each other. Really speeds it up, and I think this is the big vision we have overall, to make sure that this process gets streamlined at all, not just for specific use cases, but to make sure that we want to use data and information becomes one flow, and just differ by end use case at the end.
And what I really love about it is the simplicity with which you can do this, right? Because Qlik originally really started with data analytics, and it was really super easy, super cool for the users to really drag and drop things and create something. And with this similar simplicity, you're actually developing in the AI, in the data integration area as well as in the AI. So
yeah, I mean,
across the whole.
Maybe to make it clear, it doesn't mean then that it's way simpler than before, right? And you still need to know a lot about data in order to build up these pipelines, because you can still mess them up somehow. So you need a foundation or a foundation of knowledge about how to manage data in general, but you get rid of this issue that you need, depending on the technology you use, you need this specific expert doing it, so you can leverage your team you already have in-house and give them one platform in their hands, and it doesn't matter which kind of data storage they're going to use then in the future. And so you remove this need for this extreme specific experts there.
Cool, so exciting times ahead really. So, and what do you think about the event? Better Data /Qlik AI Tour by EMARK together with Qlik?
Well, we have a lot of these events, obviously. So we really tried this year to get together with a lot of our partners, because you have a super close way how you interact with our customers. Therefore, we decided we want to support a lot of them and be with you actually and experience how you interact with our customers there. And they got a very warm welcome here, so I was very happy in the morning. And I was really impressed. So it was a beautiful event. It was greatly organized. It's a beautiful location here. Everyone seems to be happy, is interested. They want to talk to you and they want to interact. And I think this is one of the big things we have in our community in general, that we have a very close one, and it's not that you just meet and you never meet again. You meet people again and again and again, and it's super nice to see how they evolve over time and how their interests and their problems, their needs changes over time, and how they grow actually into this community. And I think this is the big thing for this AI event this year. Everything is very close together, so it happens basically within this 2.5 months now, and we're traveling across the world and experience differences everywhere, how partners of us and how we handle things differently, but also a lot of similarities, and this is this community feeling there, and therefore I'm very happy to experience this today.
And I'm really excited, and I really love the community, because it's really a community of innovators. So you meet people that really are genuinely interested in things, are searching for inspiration, and are grateful. So if you share this inspiration or searching for active inspiration from other customers, they're really happy, and you feel the ideas, you feel the energy, you feel things going forward. So thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the rest of the day, and
definitely
hope to see you next time. Thanks.